I think so too.
I hope so.
Right.
Yeah.
And so will the Switch 2. Switch 2 is gonna be back with compatible.
Yo, he said
Switch
Switch 2. Yo, what the fuck?
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
And now we can talk about the big news last week. Yeah. So
The refrigerator.
the refrigerator. It's not a
Those
refrigerator.
memes.
The Pacific.
Quick.
Yo, they're out of.
Nice.
The internet
Yo,
is undefeated.
Yo,
man. Like,
they got on those.
So
Yeah,
here's
they did.
everything we know about Microsoft's Xbox Series X. Well, I'm not going to go into the details. We're going to just talk about the system and what it looks like. So we can go and see how many teraflops it is all you want. But listen, the thing is big, right? So they caught us off guard with on the Game Awards when they were like, oh, some things didn't leak and some things will just have to surprise you. And I'm like, what do you mean surprise you? What didn't leak? What happened? What's this? Everybody's expecting what you call it? The last character. And
Reggie?
oh,
Smash
Master
Bros.
Chief.
And Smash.
Everybody's
Smash.
waiting.
Yeah.
Everybody thought that, and I was like, it's not happening, guys. Oh my God.
But everybody's waiting. Every announcement point, he's like, "Oh, this one you didn't get." And I'm like, "All right, what is it?" And then this car pops up on screen. I'm like, "Oh, no, it's not what I think. What is that?" And then a soccer game pops up, and I'm like, "Okay, it's not a car soccer game." So I don't know what soccer game. So I was like, "I don't know what this is." Then they show Master Chief,
Rocket League.
and I'm like, "Okay,
Rocket League.
yeah, a new Rocket League.
Yeah.
Soccer and cars. Put it together, and boom, it's a new Rocket League. That's exactly what it is." But then they show Master Chief, and I'm like, "Okay, this must be." Either the new Halo or the new, like, you're not playing soccer in Halo either.
Nah, definitely not.
Halo Soccer.
Imagine.
Halo Soccer.
But instead, I'm like, okay, this must be the new Xbox. Then they show the whole, like, rectangle. And I'm like, what the hell can that be? What is this thing? And then it pops up, and it's this, it's like, they should just call it the Xbox monolith. That should have been the dope name.
It's an
for
actual box.
They should have named
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it
a
is
legit
an-
box.
It is an X.
tower.
It's an
It's
X
an X
box.
rectangle.
It's a rectangle. Cinder block.
I gotta give them credit though for the shape. It looks unlike any other home console that's ever been out.
It's just large.
Imagine that sitting in there, in your living room, just a little tower next to your TV. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. The design. It's just funny to look at.
I didn't
Oh
mind
my
it at all. To be honest. I just think it's fun. All the jokes are hilarious.
It looks like a
Yeah.
desktop tower, to be honest.
It's
Yeah.
smooth, but that's the thing. It looks like a PC.
A PC
It's like
tower.
a
But
subwoofer. It
Like a
looks,
subwoofer
it looks
for,
powerful though. You could just tell there's some shit in there.
Yeah.
there's some. There's
If
some
the
shit
reason
in
that
there.
it's big is because they put a ton of shit in it.
Yeah, exactly.
dope.
That's yeah.
And
Yeah.
if it's not going to explode and be like an airplane when you turn it on, that's dope.
That's good, yeah.
And no red rings.
It'll be a big
Yeah.
green ring. At
There's
the
no
top.
ring.
No, it's gonna be no.
Oh, there's that button.
It might be a red square.
A red square.
yeah, red
red
square.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
whole thing turns
Square
red.
of
I
death.
think I saw the top. It glows green. I think. I think I saw.
That's
glows
cool.
green.
That's actually
It glows
pretty
green
cool.
at the top.
Yeah.
And you can put it sideways if you have the room for it, or if you're gonna put it under your TV.
See, but I don't know if that might not be good for it. Honestly, it might have to sit up. I don't
No,
know.
they said it could be both ways.
Wait,
Yeah.
How-
They said
Oh,
it could
okay.
be both ways.
Okay.
wait, how big is it? Pause. How big is
Come on, son. It's 2 controllers wide, so it's not that huge. It's just bigger than regular systems because we got them so small.
Okay.
Like the first
Two controller
VCR,
size,
the first VCR Xbox, that huge thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that thing's
remember
massive.
that.
Xbox One. Well, Xbox was huge too.
Yeah.
Which Xbox am I talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, so on that note, do you know this thing isn't called Series X per se? It's the
Yes.
Xbox. This
Yes.
is just the Series X.
Yeah.
Yes.
They clarified that it is only called.
Which
the
is
Xbox
even
One.
more confusing.
That's so confusing,
It's
man.
even more
But-
Well, this is the
confusing.
thing.
But you know
That
what's
might
not
be
confusing?
My theory, because like this is gonna be. So I mean, if you guys know, there's gonna have like two, a stronger one and a weaker one, right?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
So this is definitely the stronger one in my opinion. I think this is the Series X, and then the other one's gonna be Series Z or something. I don't know.
What if this, what if this is the weaker one and the stronger one is bigger than that?
You know,
I would think, like, for developers, wouldn't that like mess them up if you come out with the weaker one
They-
after the stronger
no, I
one?
think
No?
I might
No,
predict.
no,
Well,
no. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
I
This is
think
gonna
if you
play
give
at low
people both
resolution.
options at launch, I mean, because that one's probably gonna be like $500-600 dead ass.
5, 6,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, no,
And-
no doubt.
Watch them be like 1,000.
I think the week.
He gonna get you with 1,000.
1,000.
Well, you see, because I think PS5 no more than 600. But at the end of the day, guys, if this is the stronger one, they can sell it a bit more because it's like this incentive. Like, okay, if you don't want all that power, just get the other one. So they can just toss $600 on this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want it, you guys can get it. But I also think, I don't know, man. I have this feeling that you might be able to like upgrade it. I don't know.
Well, the thing is that my prediction is that we don't know anything about the weaker the less expensive one.
Yeah.
So I think that there might be, and this is totally going on a limb, but I think they might be going into the handheld market for the cheaper version of the Xbox.
Handheld. No. Nobody's entering the handheld market. It's a dead market in a sense because of streaming.
Yeah, but
The only people that could stay there and live there
Nintendo?
right now is Nintendo, but they will do something. I mean, I don't know. I'm not kind of confused on what they're gonna do, but they're the only people that can prosper in the handheld market. Nobody else, unless you are ready to throw in a lot of money. That's what happened to Vita.
Well,
the
they
Vita, they didn't care for it enough. They didn't realize that it needs a lot more money to be supported,
Right.
and it failed.
Yeah, but they're in a different position than Microsoft. Microsoft has unlimited. They have way more money than Nintendo.
That's
And
true.
They
But they
do
have no
the money.
games.
That is true. But they did buy a lot of studios, and we don't know what they're
You know
going to
what's
reveal.
funny?
So
Every
That's why
Xbox
I said we're going
discussion
on a
is always about not having games. They don't
Yeah.
have games.
Yeah, that's
I don't-
true.
No,
it's-
this generation they didn't have.
and I
much.
agree with you on that, though. They don't.
Yeah,
have
they
any
didn't
games.
have a lot of first party games this generation.
Yeah.
All right?
But if they
Jesus
make
Christ.
the system smaller as a series, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, was it gonna be thinner? Might be the same thing but thinner. I don't know what, but
Yeah, and
I mean,
even
we'll
if
see.
it's a weaker system, it's going to be more powerful than the Xbox One X.
It'll be
Yeah,
4K
yeah.
30
Like,
instead of
probably.
4K 60 or 8K, whatever they want
But-
to play with this. thing.
Absolutely.
This one is just going to be cracked up. And the other one's going to be normal. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
The same way that 1X is for the hardcore console people, and then the normal one is just you just want to play your games.
What if it's a hard drive size like they did with the PS3 when they had the remember they had the 20
I don't
gig hard
know.
drive?
I think
I
we're
don't know.
past that. I think we're past that because
Yeah?
we have games that are 100 gigs.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have to be a terabyte minimum.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
SSDs are expensive though,
That's true.
That
So-
is true.
so they
That is
might
true.
lower the price by having a 5.
Maybe you can add your own.
No
in there.
SSD. You got to pay for it later. Damn. But so they originally said that the Xbox was going to be 4 times as powerful as the last generation.
Jesus
And
Christ.
They were talking about the regular Xbox One. They weren't talking about the X. They're saying it's 2 times powerful.
Than the X.
Yeah, they're saying it's 2 times as powerful than the X. And X is pretty powerful as it is.
I think we should stop there. Enough of
Never
getting
gonna.
so like it's too
Just make
real.
games.
Everything
never
just
gonna
looks
stop.
too fucking real.
Yeah, just
Nah, I'm cool with it.
just focus
But
on
it's
making
like-
games.
They're
It's
adding
too
They
much.
don't know
It's too
what they're
much.
doing. Like, okay, you keep bragging about this power, but
What game?
What games?
you don't buy the console for power. If you want power, you get a PC.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you guys?
What
you
game?
know?
What games
Well,
you got?
from the demo that they showed, the Hellblade 2 demo, it showed depth of field, which was very new to, like, it looked like a film. So you can actually do like a film scene in game. I don't know if that was in game. They said it was in
They said it was in
engine.
game.
They said it was in engine.
Yeah, and
But
then
playing the game like that and having them scream, like her jaw.
That made me
was just
uncomfortable.
Too much.
That
Yeah.
made me so uncomfortable.
yeah.
Just her screaming. I'm
It
like,
looked
I don't want to
crazy.
play this. I don't want to play this.
I
But
played the
sound,
first one,
The
man.
sound she was making was uncomfortable.
I was completely uncomfortable.
Did you play the game, the first one?
Hellblade?
Help! I wanted to, man. I wanted to, but I didn't.
If you ever get a chance to, they recommend you wear headphones.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I
and-
did hear that, and because I think they like won or got awarded for like sound design.
I just want to,
Something
yeah,
like that.
and
It's
they definitely deserved it because
Yeah.
holy crap, man! Like they make you feel like you're having
You're going
You're
crazy.
crazy, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you hear all
That-
these
Yep,
whisper-
that's what I read. And
Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah.
they do a good job with that.
John Donadio, one of our guests, some beer to love, he played it and he was like, "It fucks with you really bad. It fucks with you
Yes,
because you're trying to make a decision. You're hearing a voice over here, a voice over
Oh,
here, and
shit.
you're like,
you move
Damn.
over and
And
it's
it's
like, don't go that way, don't go that way. And you're like, wait, what?
I don't
you
need
think
that.
it's you start in like throughout the game, you start thinking that the voices that you hear are actually in your head.
That's
Oh my
I don't
God,
need-
that's awesome. Sorry, that's awesome.
No, it really
It's
is
a
awesome.
sick concept, but I don't need that in my life.
No,
I do not need
Well,
that in my
I don't
life.
need
now-
another
well,
voice
well,
in my
Yeah, I
head.
don't need another voice in my head.
yeah. No, you
Not
start
enough
believing.
room.
You're like, wait,
There's
wait.
no room in my head.
I'm
for
like,
another
wait, what?
voice.
Hold up, wait.
Crazy.
I'm like, no, don't go that way. Don't go.
I'll start,
Yes,
that's right.
I'll
Go
start
that way, go that
sobbing
way.
in
Like,
10 minutes. I'll start crying in 10 minutes for the
That's
first
terrible.
time.
It's a dope game, and I shoot, imagine like looking the way it did. Like, oh man,
I
even
want
know.
nothing to do with that game.
I don't even know.
And
how
then
it's gonna-
they were on they had like no money. They were I think they were self-funded with that one, right?
Yeah.
And
That was
they
very
had to do
Yeah.
they had to like just figure shit out in terms of how to actually output that game, and they just
Yeah.
took a lot of different routes, which is so cool to me.
Ninja Theory's a good. They're good.
Yeah.
Good with that.
But now they have Xbox money. They have Microsoft money.
Yeah.
So
The
it's
Xbox
crazy.
one.
But that it's just weird with Xbox and just Microsoft in general because it's for them it's a win-win because like you said, build a PC, you want power, they own that market, so it's like
Exactly.
and
Mhm.
most of their games are available on the PC.
It makes sense. No, they're pretty smart. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know. They're pretty smart for that though.
It's a win-win for them.
Plus, it can
So-
play backwards compatibility apparently.
From
That's
day
nice.
one, backwards compatibility.
Yeah,
That's
huge.
all
No,
the
that's
Xbox
smart.
games.
That's
I
smart.
love
It's
it.
I
very
mean,
smart.
cool. I just don't care for that.
I just want PS5.
Yeah,
to be
I just can't win
backwards
in
Well,
any
I can sell.
conversation.
Well,
But it's
you
like,
can sell your old
How
system.
do
though.
you?
Yeah,
know how to
exactly.
keep your
Shouldn't-
X.
It's like trying to market old games, like old stuff. Like, I mean, it's cool. It's nothing wrong with it. But I don't. For first, Jamm3r, he even said it. He doesn't think that it's that used of a feature. I think some people definitely use. There's definitely a crowd that loves it, and I respect that. But overall, for like a year or two, I feel like after that you're kind of done. You know, you'll be just moving on.
But they need
My
that.
opinion.
They need that initial market though. They need that
Exactly.
that push. That
Yeah.
And
that
for
helps.
a collector, if
That's how they
have-
came back a little bit this gen, honestly.
For
Yeah.
a collector, if they have a whole wall full of 4 generations of Xbox games,
Exactly.
they don't want to have all 4 of those systems hooked up to the TV.
Exactly.
You just
Yeah.
throw this thing there, get all those out of there.
Yeah.
And then
It's
you can
definitely
still play
nice.
all
It's
of them.
definitely nice for
So,
sure.
Definitely cool incentive, and we'll see if PlayStation has something to do with that. Except
I think they will.
like
I think,
PlayStation
they,
now, I don't know what they're doing with that, but
PlayStation.
I think they're gonna have backwards comp. I think so.
we shall see.
I think so too.
I hope so.
All right.
Yeah.
And so will the Switch 2. Switch 2 is gonna be backwards compatible.
Yo, he said Switch
Switch
2.
to-
Yo, what the fuck? Sorry. Wait, Jammer, we got BigChoco. He's a Microsoft fan. We got the Nintendo fan right here, Turbo 857.
Hell yeah.
This,
gonna
these are-
happen.
yeah, this is what
And what about you three? What about you three?
we play everything, man.
I
pretty
I
much.
flip flop.
Yeah, me
Right now,
too.
more Nintendo because they have more games that I like.
Yeah.
But I flip flop.
I was always.
I mean,
more
yeah,
Sony.
because like I said, I'm playing a Nintendo game too. So yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. But I mean, more so PlayStation. But I mean, I don't like. I'll make fun of Xbox, but I don't really actually hate them. You know, there's no
Yeah.
reason.
It's
to-
very easy to make
Yeah,
fun of them. It's very
well,
fun.
It's so
It's
easy.
so-
like,
it's
come
so
on,
easy.
man.
It's so easy.
Like, what do you like? What do you like? Forza? Huh? What do you like? What do you like?
I do like Yo, kiss my ass.
how
Forza's
easy that
ill.
was?
That was easy. Forza's
That
ill.
was so easy. That was so easy.
Forza's ill.
You don't be playing no Forza. The fuck
Halo.
out
I
of
have 3 of them on my Xbox
When's the last
right
time you
now.
played one?
2 weeks ago.
You lying ass.
Lion ass.
Fucking.
And